Good afternoon, I'm Garrett Smith.
And I'm Laura Plate.
Now start that timer, because we got 4 minutes to give you all the news you need, from Piedmont sports to national politics. You're watching The 4.
This week at Piedmont, high school juniors and seniors experienced the arts at Piedmont during FACE, hosted on Friday, February 1st. These students auditioned for Piedmont singers, explored campus, auditioned for theater, and more.
Saturday morning, senior English major and Lillian Eve Smith scholar Emily Pierce presented her research on Smith at the Southern Studies Conference hosted by Auburn University at Montgomery.
Saturday afternoon, Piedmont inducted 2 new members into the P Club Hall of Fame. Katie Porter-Lampelt, a women's soccer graduate of 2010, and Jason Smith, the coach of both men and women's soccer from 93 to 2005. Dick Stockton, a 1974 Wimbledon semifinalist, delivered the opening address.
Are you looking for an on-campus job? Res Life is hiring. RA applications are due this Friday at 5 p.m., and if being an RA isn't quite your style, but you're still looking for a student worker job, remember to check Purple Briefcase for other open opportunities.
Speaking of Res Life, they're collecting empty pill bottles around campus to donate to Matthew 25 Ministries.
Oh, isn't that organization that helps distribute medications to third world countries?
The very same one. And you can drop off your clean, empty pill bottles at collection sites in GB, the mailroom in Daniel, the campus minister's office, and the second floor of the Commons.
Well, sounds like a great way to get rid of clutter and help those in need.
It does. The Lady Lions basketball had 2 games last weekend, and track and field had 2 meets. Piedmont cycling teams competed against the University of Florida. Baseball and men's basketball both took wins Tuesday night.
Who did baseball play?
Barry.
Yes! Nice.
Go Lions. Both women's and men's basketball will wrap up their seasons on Saturday, and baseball will travel to Arizona in the upcoming weekend.
Atlanta's traffic is back to its usual state after hosting Super Bowl 53 at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The Patriots beat the Rams 13-3, and the win was, well, deflating.
It's funny because deflating
I get the joke.
Okay. Tuesday night, President Trump delivered his State of the Union address, in which the president made sweeping claims regarding border security, stating numerous times that countless Americans are killed each year by undocumented immigrants. However, the Texas Department of Public Safety debunked his claim, citing evidence that immigrants, both documented and undocumented, are less likely to commit crimes. When he talked about job creation and the economy, the newly elected Democratic Women's Caucus stole the show, dancing and high-fiving one another, to which the president replied, "You weren't supposed to do that."
And you weren't supposed to be president. Did you see Mitch McConnell's resting Mitch face? Because that was me trying to watch that.
Security? Oh, do we have that? Do we have security?
If you're looking to experience something a little more soothing than Hadley's interruptions this weekend, John Folsom's art exhibit, The Vanishing, is on display at the Mason Sharp & Son Museum of Art until the 28th. Senior Kristen Ellison will perform her senior recital in the chapel on Tuesday, February 12th. And not to promote myself here, but I will, Piedmont Theater will present And in This Corner, Cassius Clay, starting Thursday, February 14th at 7:30 p.m.
Can't wait. As we wrap up today's show, we leave you with a brighter moment from the State of the Union address. President Trump introduced a Jewish guest, Judah Samitz, who survived the Holocaust as well as the shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. The entire audience sang him happy birthday.
Was it his birthday?
Yes, it was his 81st birthday. It was the purest display of bipartisan camaraderie that I've seen since the Republicans and the Democrats crossed the aisles when Congresswoman Gabby Giffords was shot back in Tucson.
I like how that always happens after casualties and gun violence.
Well, that's the 4. Check back next week for more news brought to you by The Roar.
Check it.